What's up, guys? This is Gamer here, bringing you our very first commentary over any game ever. Today I'll be showing you a game of Black Ops 2 on Express. I was playing in Champion Series Search and Destroy in a mix of Platinum and Master game players, and I managed to go 12-4 and pull a couple of clutches for our team to carry the whole team and win it throughout. I think at the end we ended up winning 6-4, and I'm gonna just give you an idea of a few strategies to do or run whenever you're playing Search and Destroy in any Search and Destroy game, but this is mainly for Champion Series. So what I do when I'm on defense or offense first is I typically run the terminal side, and I look down this little alleyway right here, look behind that little building. If I don't see anybody, I typically either go with the guy who's popping up. If he is running out there, I'll go with him and I'll cover him, but first he got picked off, or I'll just go back. But see here, I picked him off, and when I look around the corner, so I keep going, but instead I trick him and go back the other way. And as I do that, he bites. I pick him off as he's coming down. I go back. I see someone who's behind me, so as I'm running away, I reload. And what I decide to do is, instead of keep going, I try to take the corner. So I'm using awareness. So all I hear is footsteps, unless he's using dead silence, but he isn't. But right here, I hear him. He comes up. He pops me before I do anything, because my aiming was bad, and that's just something we have to work on. So here comes round two, defense, and I'm going to take terminal side again. And this is what happens. I look down, and I don't see anybody. I think what actually happens, he picks him off before I even look, so I come back. I go back to catwalk, and I just go from there. But whenever I run catwalk and terminal side, I typically try to just listen for footsteps, or just watch corners, because right now we're on defense, so it's nothing to play too aggressive. If you play too aggressive, it's not that good of a thing, because you can easily get picked off from a distance or corners. And right here, I'm trying to stay back and walk, so I can watch distance and watch my corners and still be able to have the opportunity to strike whenever I see him. Because if I'm running, it'll take time to stop and then aim, but if I'm walking across, it will just instantly aim at him. So here, yes, excuse the bad aiming, but since he's the last one left, I know where he is, so I'm watching the open space, and I don't see him pop up anywhere. So I'm like, okay, so he must have gone to the right. So I toss that to the right. So I come down, and I go on top of the train for a little head glitch to see if I find him. But he's not there, and I hear him footsteps, and I just pop him right here. Quick little 3 burst. There wasn't any problem, and we move on. I was one clutch, and now we go on to the next.
Destroy the objective.
Here I'm running terminal again, but I don't believe I find anybody on this one. Excuse me, I haven't watched the video in a while, but I don't believe I find anybody on this one. So I go back and I run to catwalk again, and this time I think I run up to A with them to help plant. But first, I'm gonna hang back and watch catwalk, because I was playing with a few of these guys already. I think his name was Splooge and the other one's Vito or Vito, and I've been playing with them a lot that day and didn't realize it, but I kind of recognized their pattern. They typically ran flank on catwalk, and you'll notice that in one of the next rounds that I figured this, and right there I stopped shooting just out of muscle memory. I normally just shoot 3 or 4 and they're dead, and I missed the first shot, so I didn't be able to kill. But there I was able to pick him off, and I came around the corner with my secondary, because close quarter combat wouldn't be easy with assault rifles. Got my secondary, but here I knew he's up. I'm on defense. I knew not to play aggressive, and I sat in this corner. I waited for him to come up. He never came out. So around 8 seconds, I go out and watch the bomb just in case, because I'm hearing up top the whole time. So I'm going to make sure he's not defusing. As I see that we won the round, so I just go out and try to get a kill. But nobody's there. Round ends, and we'll go up 3-0.
Good job, squad. You're ready for the next round.
So far everything's been going well, and I have had little to no problems playing in this lobby. Everything in a minute starts picking up, because they kind of figured our routes and what we do on offense and on defense, and it's obviously not that hard for them to adjust, but it's also hard for them in a way, because they don't know how we'll adjust to them at the same time. Here we find him walking catwalk again, and right here I'm watching here because I see that my teammate died over there. I was making sure he wasn't sorry, I punched the mic. I was making sure he wasn't going to come up, and then I'll watch catwalk, but I'm going to slowly inch it up every once in a while to make sure I can pop him. And if here I see him, I just easily take him out. We just take the defuse. We win around, we go 4 up. And here actually, I'm close to my streaks, and I tell him, hey, look, I'm close to my streaks. I think I'm closer than you, so let me just get the streak. So here you see I go up to, I think, like 450. I'm only like 100 or 50 points away from a Hellstorm now. So I'm like, okay, we should be able to get this. Let me just get the defuse, and I get one more kill, and I should be able to get my kill streaks. So I run terminal again, but I think I actually messed up here because I wasn't watching it right, because it'd be easier for him to pop up right there than where I was aiming. Because if you go back to where I was aiming, if I watch that one spot, it would be easier for me to turn to the right instead of back to the left and freak out. So I got picked off easily there. And then now we're just going to keep going on. And see, I adjusted that round. I was able to realize, hey, I messed up on that last round. I should aim on that other spot instead. So whenever I saw him, I tried hitting him, but I got hit markers. So instead of just playing aggressive since we're on defense, I run back and I go back with my teammates. I'm going to go to catwalk. I see that my teammate died at catwalk, so I'm going to watch catwalk for a minute. And noticing that nobody's there, I run up. I run up to, I think, B, sorta. And I see that, oh, they got the plant down. So now since we're on offense in a way, but still defending the bomb, so we have to defuse it, I run up, I go through, I was like, okay, I see one guy because he's shooting at my teammate, but little I didn't know there was somebody in the elevator, so I played aggressive and it actually bit me on the ass for it. I didn't realize that he was there. I reacted too soon. I should have checked all the corners first. I should have checked the elevator because that's an easy spot for people to sit in, and it's typically a spot for whenever it's planted. I just wasn't thinking, and it bit me on the ass for running out so soon. So that round, it was just a dumb mistake. I could have easily picked off one and maybe got the other. There, he just pops up. That was an easy kill. Simple, textbook. Plans to the bomb. We have somebody watching our catwalk, and then he's coming up through express tunnels to the left. He's going through the trains, and I decide, okay, well, since we got their catwalk watched, we got our train watched, I'm going to watch our spawn catwalk and our train. So when he's coming up, I would notice him, but nobody comes up, and so it was easy for us. So I see that somebody on their team starts shooting in a minute. He's shooting our teammates, easily, okay? So I come up, make sure he's not going to come right through that door. If he's not, I'll wait a few seconds. I see he's taking out my other teammate, pop out, bad aiming, yes, again, I'll work on that one day. But at the moment, I'm just showing you this, giving you a couple strategies, good ideas to what to do. So, next is, I'll watch catwalk, and then after a little while, I'll move back, and then I think I'll watch A on this one. But okay, well, so actually right here, this is what happens. I see that he's using his Hellstorm, so I pop up a little bit, and since I know that he's talking to his teammates, I'm like, okay, I need to run away, I need to go to a different spot. I heard his footsteps, but I just didn't have enough reaction time to be able to get that guy. So I got picked off, and then I think we ended up losing the round. Yeah, we ended up losing that round, and it's just simple mistakes that I keep running into, because I'm playing solo, I don't have any teammates. I do talk to my teammates, I call out everything, I call out, oh look, hey, they're over here, or they're over there, or whatnot, like, I'll call out, hey, they're at terminal, our terminal, their terminal, they're at B, they're at A, they're at, any of the spots, I'll call it out, no problem. And now that we planted B, I see that they have a sentry gun out. I tried to take it out with my MP, but it didn't reach far enough, so I was like, okay, jump this. Okay, I made it. I waited a second so it didn't pop at me again. And then I come back, I see him, I get him luckily, but at that moment I'm saying, hey, watch bomb, and the second I say watch bomb, it's defused. He got the defuse, nobody was watching the bomb, it was my mistake, it was my teammate's mistake, it bit us on the ass, we didn't watch the bomb right, and they ended up winning the round. So it goes to the 10th round now. It's kind of becoming a little bit more frustrating at this point because we're up 4-0 now, they're making a small comeback, but I was still able to keep my cool, talk to my teammates, be calling out everything, and tell them, okay guys, it looks like they're coming B because we got a dead teammate at B and they just called it on A. They know we're over at A, so they're going to run B. So at that point when I saw the lightning strike go out, I kind of freaked out. I was like, okay, I got to get out of the way. They know where I am. They're going to call it out. So I came and ran flank to B. So whenever I saw both these guys shooting, I saw the guy go in there. So I was like, okay, leave him alone. I popped him before he could do anything. So I come back in here. I was going to try to jump through this window, but for some reason I just couldn't crouch. So I pulled out. I came back. I sat in there, and I waited for him. But again, I'm running awareness, and sometimes some people don't run awareness, dead silence at the same time. So I'm able to listen to him and realize he's by me. So at one point, like in a couple seconds, I come out, I see him, and I'm able to get the kill in the game, and we win 12-4. But this is all playing defensive. If I was to play aggressive on defense, I would easily get smoked out the water, because all they have to do is either watch for us or plant the bomb, which is hard to do on offense. But if you're on defense, it's easy. You watch the bomb, you stay alive. That's the main thing. You need to stay alive on defense. And if you don't pay attention to how you're running on defense, if you're trying to play aggressive like with a shotgun or submachine gun class or any run and gun class, and you're trying to go straight down the middle on defense, you're immediately going to lose. That's a bad idea. Unless you're a god like Complex or Impact Team or Fear or Evil, any of them, any of the MLG teams, you will get taken down in this league. You will not stand a chance. You need to practice on your defense. You need to practice on offense. Everybody is capable of doing things like this if you practice. Alright guys, well this is my first commentary. Thank you for joining in and watching it. Leave a comment, like, favorite if you want, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Let them know what's up. Send them my way.